Hello, you guys. It's been so long. I just want to come on here and talk to you all. I guess just do a life update. I guess off-season update. It's been busy. I went on vacation, so recording around that time just was not happening. And there's a lot of moving pieces with work trips right before that. So I'm back. I'm not gonna go ghost in the off-season. I just think it's important to show it throughout as much as even sometimes I get in my head, I'm like, no one wants to see off season. People do. People want to relate to the work that goes in, not just in preparation for show day, but year round that builds the physique and builds the person. So we're sitting here. I just counted. I think I'm a little over 9 weeks post show or 10 almost. Not quite sure. Honestly, it's at that point where not really counting anymore. I would say I'm fully reversed out. My food's at a really nice place. My weight's been stable. And I went on vacation, didn't track at all or anything. I didn't calculate my weight at all. And then right now, 3 or 4 days after vacation, my weight's back to where it was before. So, not that weight's everything, but what it tells me is my metabolism's in a good spot, and going off plan or having intuitive eating days or leniency is not going to make my body respond in such a way that it would when you're immediately post show and really sensitive. So, that's good. I feel good. I actually have a doctor's appointment today, and I'm going to ask her to get blood work done, all of that good stuff. I know a lot of people go out of pocket for it, but I am terrified of needles, fun fact. So for me, if I'm going to be anywhere near a needle coming at my body, I have to have some sort of sedative or something to help me. And with my job, I do have to have a prescription. Not that I would go without, but I have to go through my doctor so that I can get it the proper way with my career and all of that. And just so that I don't pass out and hyperventilate. Simply put. So that's that there. In other words, with life, vacation was really good. We've not gone on an actual vacation in probably 2 years. So really happy with it. We went to Lake Tahoe. It was a wonderful time. It's gorgeous. If you've never been, we went to Hell's Kitchen. Super good meal. Wonderful. Sticky toffee pudding is phenomenal. They gave Jay a birthday one at first that was like tiny and the texture just wasn't good, but another one came with his meal because he got the 3-course. That's one of the best desserts I've ever had in my life. It was so awesome. So it's just been fun to get away a little. Not that I'm really restricted at this point with my diet. I have a lot of flexibility, keeping it mostly whole foods, but still getting a meal off and dessert every week. It was really nice to have that experience. So that was good. In terms of bodybuilding, I feel a lot better. A lot of the overwhelming emotions post-show have subsided a bit. I still struggle with some self-doubt here and there, not gonna lie, but I don't want to say coping with, but kind of accepting how the season ended. I feel fine now with it. Seeing what wins in Fit Model, I know where my holes are. I kind of expected that as I was seeing season progress. And so it's good. It's good to be in a building phase right now, really try to build the physique that will be competitive next year, hopefully. I believe I'll compete next year. I should. I don't see any reason not to. The level of muscularity that I need to gain is not something that I can't do naturally within a year. One of my Fit Model friends, Brittany Shea, she'll probably see this, but she's kind of my example for what you can do naturally in a year. She's 41. She went pro at Universe and Open A, and her photos from year to year literally same show. She made significant improvement, specifically in her glutes and a little bit in her legs. It shows that it's possible. So a lot of times when we talk about, you can't do that, the number on the scale, like weight-wise, what you might gain in muscle might not seem significant, but you can definitely make visual impact on your body in a year as an actual athlete. So just focusing on that, it's not going to be visual week to week, but keeping my body fat in a, relatively maintainable area where I can still see muscle come on is kind of going to be my big advantage right now, because I'm sitting about, I went on stage at 114 and I'm currently 122. So I'm about 8 pounds up. I'm casually sitting here. I have my coffee. This I don't even track in the day, and my food, my training days is 250 carb, 50 fat, 150 protein, I believe. I have it in my app. And then my rest days is just slightly less carb and slightly less fat. Don't ask, I know it's not normal. My body, I'm working it out. My body and dietary fats, I don't know why they don't satiate me. That can be another day of discussion. But I'm really comfortably sitting here with body fat. We might make a push here for food shortly, just to really try to see if I get more growth or if my body's going to cap out at this rate now. Just kind of living, just doing the things. Still training about 4 to 5 days a week. Cardio is only 2x25. So super, super maintainable right now. Love how I look. Love how I feel. Performing well in the gym. Just really working on getting that strength up. But yeah, other than that, not a ton. We got a new couch. I'm obsessed with it. Our old one was fine, but this is just so comfy and it's like a pen. But other than that, really focusing in on my business, trying to build out more and more things to help serve my ladies, working on my posing and a lot of fit model lady posing, just watching how the division continues to evolve. Wonderful times. Working, my app is almost done. One of my other fit model girlies that I've competed with that's now a pro also, she's been really helpful, Kelly. She's built my app out and we're almost ready to release it. So that's been in the works for a while, wanting to get done, and then continuing to work on ebooks and other things like that. Just trying to build out as many resources from all of my years so that ladies have accessible ways to improve their posing and have other resources. I think that's one thing that I've really seen that I care about, is just being a resource myself for my ladies and bringing in context about bodybuilding. Great, wonderful endeavor, but you have to remember in the end game there's life and health, and you have to build these systems so that you learn about health and you can and that you can productively bodybuild at the same time. So I just think focusing on that, I feel really fulfilled at this moment with where I'm at. I know I'm not where I want to be yet, physique-wise or competition accomplishment yet, but, I'm kind of really excited. I kind of want to run a bit more of the amateur circuit next year, even before trying to go to a national show again. And it's one of those things, like, the Pro League is the Pro League. It's really hard to win. So I think if I take the time and I build my physique and my confidence, I get excited talking about this. If I build the physique and my confidence back, I definitely think I could win a show or a few. So I really want to do a few different shows, get that feedback, get my swagger back on stage, because I've always loved it, but I feel like at the end, just kind of how prep devolved, I just need to build back into me. And so next year, I think I'm going to definitely do a few more shows, not just national level, but I'm excited. I'm excited. I don't want to rush it as much as I ideally wanted to do earlier in the year for shows. There is a little bit of an advantageous point if I wait till the end of the year, because there's certain shows I'd really like to do. Namely, the state show. I would really like to win the state title. I'll put that out there. Not saying that that's like for sure, but I definitely think that would give me more than a year before I would compete next. And I'd probably do other shows around then. I'm definitely going to do a natural NPC show next year as well. Just looking at the show schedule, it makes a little bit more sense. Almost. I don't know. That's that. But I'm going to stop yapping. I don't want this to be too long, but I didn't want to go completely missing on you guys. I will continue to post and take you along. Probably show you a little bit of my off-season eating next time. I've done a lot of lifts lately, so we'll do a little bit more food stuff, because I definitely need to share more meals with you all, because I get so many comments from people. So thank you guys for watching and staying along. I know a lot of people love to stick around during prep, but this is life. This is, bodybuilding is a year-round thing, not just the getting on stage and doing that part. So I'll talk with you guys later.